Hello everyone, this is MetroidMan389. I'm doing a boss guide for Chaos Witch Quelaag at the request of Bowser701. Now, Chaos Witch Quelaag is far down in Blightown. Actually, she's in Quelaag's domain, but that's past Blightown. Stuff you want to watch out for her already is, well, she's 90% giant fucking spider and 10% sexy lady. She doesn't look like it, but you see pictures, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, strategies to counter her already very fearsome demeanor. You want to hug the left side of her face there. Her sword swipes don't reach you, but be careful, like right there. Don't let her corner you into her lava that she spews everywhere, like she's about to do right here. See, she spews it everywhere, and that pretty much limits where you can go. So always watch out, be aware where the lava is, and especially that attack right there. Now that one, when you see her curl up, she'll hug like the top of the spider's head right there, and the legs will come in. Get back as fast as you can. Now, at this point in the game, obviously one of the best choices of a weapon to have is the Drake Sword, as you see me have here. For the most part, when I get an opportunity to attack a boss, I always two-hand it, but I didn't know if other people did it, so I kind of just, just meh, whatever. See, fire everywhere. Really watch out for that stuff. When you're a certain distance away, sometimes she'll do a thrusting attack with her sword, like right there. Again, that's dodgeable by just hugging her face. She also has this attack where she leaps at you and spews a bunch of fire, and that creates more lava on the battlefield. But again, it's just most of her attacks, you can kind of, if you have good instincts, you can really just kind of see where she's going with these attacks. So this really shouldn't be too hard unless it's your first time going through. One of the things I figured out about this game is the hardest thing about this game is not the game, it's fear. You look at the boss and you go, holy fuck, how can I beat this thing? Well, it looks hard. It certainly looks hard, but it's pretty much easy. You just gotta banish fear, but that really won't happen unless you have experience like I do with this boss. You see, yeah, I two-hand it right here. You do a lot more damage. It's a lot more preferred. Now, like I said, Drake Sword. You really want that thing. Unless you're some mega MLG pro guy, you probably know how to get something better than Drake Sword at this point. Armor you should have. Most people would suggest, have a shield with lots of fire. You see, look at that right there. Jumped in the lava. Be careful of that shit. Anyway, most people would suggest, have a shield with lots of fire defense so you can block her attacks. Well, I'm here to tell you, no. Don't block her attacks. I mean, if you have to, like right there, block her attacks. But the point here I'm trying to make here is do not get hit. I mean, that's the main point of the game. The enemies do a ton of damage, and that's how you die. You get hit a lot. So don't get hit. So it really doesn't matter what shield you have, but if you really have to, I would suggest the Black Knight shield, but that weighs a shit ton. So it might not be a good idea because the minimal amount of agility you should have for this boss fight is below 50% encumbrance, because you want to be able to move around like I am here. You see, I have a pretty good agility level. I'm able to roll around, strafe quickly. When you have really heavy shit on, you can't do that as quickly. You see, I get there really quickly, and I was already to the back before she even did that attack, whereas if you were wearing heavy armor, you wouldn't have been able to do that. There's no way in hell. So yeah, just don't get hit. When in doubt, you should always keep your guard up unless you're going to attack. That's my suggestion. But for the most part, just be aware of what she's going to do, what you're going to do, and it really shouldn't be that hard. I mean, just look at me right here. See, sometimes the AI on this game is just kind of stupid, so take advantage of that shit. Always take advantage of the AI. There's not really much more to say, really, except, fight's not that hard. Hug her, dodge the fire, don't get cornered in it, try to kill her as quickly as possible, but don't get greedy, because if you get greedy, that shit gets killed. So look at her, she's almost dead. It's about a fourth health left, and so yeah, it's really not that hard, people. Just keep your mind about you and watch her legs. Watch her for the sword swipes, like right there, so you know when to go and hug her, when to get the fuck out. Um, Another thing that I don't know if it'll help any of you, but it kind of helped me when I first started to fight this boss. I watched the spines she has on the back there. Sometimes those will like stop moving, and so when she does that large area of effect attack, so be careful of that. So that's the end of it. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and that's the end. See ya.